On 25th May 2025, the Sun released a significant burst of energy, an X1.1 class solar flare, from an area known as Active Region 4098. This flare marks one of the more powerful solar events observed this year, grabbing the attention of astronomers and space weather agencies around the world. X-class flares are the most intense category of solar flares, and this one peaked at 052 Coordinated Universal Time. What makes this eruption noteworthy is not just its strength, but its rapid and impulsive nature. It lasted just over 17 minutes, but had immediate effects on our planet. Most notably, it triggered an R3 level radio blackout across the Pacific region. These radio blackouts affect high-frequency communication, which is especially important to aircraft, ships, and emergency services relying on long-range signals. Despite the dramatic release of energy, there's some good news. No major coronal mass ejection, or CME, appears to be heading toward Earth from this flare. CMEs are massive bubbles of plasma that can cause geomagnetic storms if they strike Earth, disrupting satellites, GPS systems, and power grids. Without a significant Earth-directed CME from this flare, the likelihood of major geomagnetic disturbances remains low. Active Region 4098, the flare's source, had been showing signs of increased activity in recent days. Although it's a relatively small sunspot group with only 13 visible sunspots, it developed a beta magnetic field configuration, complex enough to generate powerful events. Observers had already noticed several minor C-class flares from this region leading up to the X-class eruption. As for visible impacts on Earth, skywatchers hoping for auroras might be disappointed this time. Without a strong CME, the conditions aren't right for significant auroral activity. However, solar observers will continue to monitor AR4298 closely, as it may still produce additional flares in the coming days. Looking ahead, scientists estimate a 25% chance of more M-class flares and a 5% chance of another X-class event in the near future. As we approach the peak of solar cycle 25, the frequency and intensity of such flares are expected to rise. In the broader context, solar flares like this remind us of the sun's powerful influence on Earth, not only lighting our skies, but also occasionally disrupting the technology we depend on. As always, agencies like NOAA and NASA remain on high alert to provide early warnings and help protect infrastructure from solar hazards. Stay tuned for more updates as solar activity continues to increase, and keep an eye on the skies.